Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. We're going to talk about 10 coins that are outside the top 10 that could have real potential. Now, I'm not going to mention VET in this one because although I really like 2.0, they do need to get more developers and they do need to increase their ecosystem. But and I talk about VET a lot. So we're going to go with other coins that I don't talk about as much as VET as like 10 coins outside the top 10. So we have QNT first. QNT's been on a tear. It's actually been on the rise since June. So you might be a little afraid to buy it, but I think long term it's solid. It's working with R3 and Corda. It does insurance. It does stuff with CBDCs, and it facilitates like things in the financial world. Plus, their overledger is actually being used by financial institutions around the world. So QNT is definitely one you want to look at. I think it can get to, in the thousands at least in the next bull run. And right now it's actually doing way better than most other cryptocurrencies. Now it's been pumping for about 3 months, and that might be cause for concern, but I actually think it's got a head of steam and it's still got some momentum for QNT. HBAR, I actually have started to like more, and that's because like it's actually become open source. Now it's not truly decentralized because you have 39 basically board members, pre-chosen board members that actually make all the governance decisions. So you can't really consider that centralized. I know like one of their founders is trying to justify how they're decentralized, even if they are that, but if you have 39 people controlling your decision making, it's really not truly decentralized. But you know what? That really doesn't matter all that much because when investors go on things, they look at things like speed, scalability, etc., and security more than decentralization. And HBAR has those in spades. Really decent project out there. Could actually be. They do need to expand their ecosystem, but if they can actually get a lot of developers on there, that can definitely take off as well because they have the scaling to boot. Third one is kind of like the moonshot coin. I've been talking about this one a lot. It's called SHA. Shaw is super risky, but ultra high risk, ultra high reward. They do have products out there for inheritance that people actually use, and they do actually use the SHA token. So the thing is, their tokenomics looks pretty solid. They're just not a project that a lot of people know, but they do have a solid product. So I can definitely see a lot of potential growth in the next bull run. So SHA, and they do have staking as well. Fourth one, FTT. We've been talking about this a lot. Sam Bankman-Fried, he just bought Voyager, and he's acquiring more and more assets. Almeida and SBF know what they're doing. They're going to try to boost up FTT. It's one of the biggest exchanges in the world now. Still nowhere near where Binance is, but really, really big anyway. So FTT, definitely one you want to look at. Near, another L1. We've been talking about it a lot because L1s are going to be the hot thing basically next bull run, and Near has a lot of scalability. They have good technology, plus they have a bustling developer community that are actually developing apps for Near. I think they're going to start locking in more TVL. So Near is definitely one you want to look at. Another one is PancakeSwap. Now PancakeSwap's been there for a while. PancakeSwap depends on Binance Smart Chain's growth. We know how much Binance is actually expanding even in a bear market. So I do think as the bull market comes back, there's going to be a lot of demand for PancakeSwap, and PancakeSwap could rise a lot. Now, it's like Uniswap but smaller, which means it has way more room to grow, especially as BNB grows as well. And I think Ethereum is not really going to be the only L1 in town next time. There's going to be a lot more competitors, and Binance Smart Chain is definitely going to be one of them. You might be saying, well, about Binance isn't decentralized. Yeah, I don't think investors really care about decentralization all that much. So definitely look at PancakeSwap if you're looking for a DEX that's not Uniswap. The next one is Ultra, and I'm gonna lump Ultra and Gala together. They're kind of like the same type of industry, both gaming. Although Gala is trying to branch out for more. Ultra has a partnership with AMD. Gala obviously has Epic Games, and both of them are going to release a lot of games. One of them is going to be successful, is my guess. Which one I don't know, or both. Like they need games that can really take off. Like one game I know that's been getting pretty popular is Roblox, and I would have actually included Roblox instead. But Roblox, I don't think actually has a cryptocurrency. Their Robux is just an in-game currency you can use to buy stuff. They don't actually have a crypto. So the thing is, like Ultra and Gala right now, they have several games actually lined up coming out. So you might actually want to be in on one of those cryptos if you're looking at the metaverse. One day, one of these metaverses is going to be huge, and you'll want to be in it. But which one it is, I have no idea. Next, we have Atom. Atom, I think Cosmos is really good. They're focusing on interoperability, which is going to be pretty big the next bull run. They also just got a new white paper out with like better tokenomics. So you should take a look at Atom. I mean, like one of the criticisms is always like, Atom's tokenomics kind of suck, and they did, but now the 2.0 stuff is out, and they are way, way better in terms of tokenomics. So you actually need to give it a second look. And the last one is Chainlink. Now, I know Chainlink staking has been kind of a meme, but they're finally going to get it in at the end of this year, I think. If they do, people have been really waiting for it. Remember, all DeFi has to use Chainlink. So in the next bull run, when DeFi goes up, Chainlink will definitely get some usage and they'll go up as well. So those are my top 10. I do want to mention HNT, Helium. My one, they just transferred to Solana to scale, but my one concern with Helium is like how many people are actually using the network. Not how many people are trying to claim the rewards, but how many people are actually using the internet and network. And I need to see some of those numbers where I can really put HNT in here. So that's like 10 coins not in the top 10 that is definitely worth taking a look at, and could give you some real gains. Obviously, like the coins that are deeper down on the list, something like Gala and Ultra probably has more ROI potential, but is probably riskier. QNT, I think, is really, really nice right now, although it has been pumping for 3 months, so there might be a risk for a dump. SHA is a pure moonshot. Then you have others like HBAR, I think, which are fairly solid investments. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.